Introduction to the Alcohol Server Training Program. This Alcohol Server Training Program is intended to educate licensees and their employees about selling, serving, and consuming alcoholic beverages. These following terms will come into place throughout the seminar. Approved provider, an individual, unincorporated association, partnership, or corporation approved by the program administrator to provide server training courses. Commissioner, the Commissioner of the State of Michigan Liquor Control Commission. Server, any employee of a licensee who is authorized to sell or serve alcoholic beverages in the normal course of his or her employment or deals with customers who purchase or consume beverage alcohol. Minor, persons under the age of 21. OWI, operating while intoxicated. OWVI, operating while visibly impaired. DUI is referencing OWI and OWVI. BAC, blood alcohol concentration. Seminar objectives. Now let's talk about what we hope to accomplish during this course. By the end of the course, you should understand: number 1, the general laws regarding alcohol sales and service. Number 2, how to recognize problems before they happen. Number 3, how to make certain that minors do not consume, purchase, or possess alcohol at your place of business. Number 4, how to recognize persons who are intoxicated. Number 5, how to prevent people from becoming intoxicated. Number 6, how to deal with intoxicated persons. Number 7, conduct of guests and employees. Number 8, alcohol and how it affects the drinker. Number 9, alcohol and drugs do not mix. Number 10, OWI and how, as a server or seller of alcohol, you can affect it. Number 11, alcohol and prescription drugs as well as over-the-counter drugs. And number 12, techniques for checking identification. Server training requirement. On August 1st, 2001, the MLCC implemented the mandatory server training requirement for licensees obtaining a new on-premise license or transferring more than 50% interest in an existing on-premises license. At a minimum, server-trained supervisory personnel must be employed during all hours alcoholic beverages are served, as outlined in MCL 436.1501. The pertinent provision of MCL 436.1501, being subsection 5011 of the Michigan Liquor Code of 1998, related to this requirement is as follows. Beginning not later than July 1st, 2002, and subject to section 9062 and 3, the Commission shall not issue a new on-premises license or transfer more than 50% interest in an existing on-premises license unless the applicant or transferee offers proof acceptable to the Commission that he or she has employed or has present on the licensed premises, at a minimum, supervisory personnel on each shift and during all hours in which alcoholic liquor is served who have successfully completed a server training program as further described in section 906. The Commission may allow an applicant or a conditionally approved licensee at least 180 days or more upon showing of good cause to meet the minimum training requirements of this subsection. The Commission may suspend the license of a conditionally approved licensee for failure to comply with this subsection. The Commission may waive the server training requirements of this subsection on the basis of either the following circumstances: A, the licensee's responsible operating experience or training, or B, the person's demonstration of an acceptable level of responsible operation either as a licensee during the preceding 3 years or as a manager with substantial experience in serving alcoholic liquor. The MLCC would also like to take this opportunity to remind the licensees that a copy of the Server Training Certification Card issued by the authorized administrator of the Server Training Program must be provided to verify that the server training requirement has been met. None of the approved server training programs provided these server training certification cards directly to the MLCC. It is the licensee's responsibility to comply with the server training requirement within the 180-day time frame to avoid being cited for a violation resulting in fines, suspension, or revocation of the liquor license. Although it can be a house policy that says all persons who serve alcoholic beverages must attend a state-approved alcohol server training. A person who is certified must be in shift at all times. The certification is valid for 3 years from the date you complete the course and pass the final exam. The entire course must be completed before the final exam can be taken. The exam must be completed in one sitting. If you log out in the middle of the exam, you must start the exam over from the beginning. Once you pass the final exam, you will be able to print a certificate of completion as well as a wallet-sized card that you are to give to your employer who submits to the Michigan State Liquor Commission. The wallet-sized card will contain the following: your name, date of birth, date the training was taken, and the expiration date, which is 3 years from the date the final exam was passed. If your certification is lost or destroyed, simply log back into the course and reprint the certification. The seminar you are taking part of does not represent all legal issues concerning liquor laws in Michigan State. Also, each city may have its own regulations pertaining to alcohol service and sales. Please inquire with your local authorities. This concludes Module 1. Let's do a little recap. You should be familiar with how to replace lost, stolen, or destroyed proof of training and the seminar objectives. You may now take the Module 1 quiz.